All right, so what we have here is the Insta360 Go3s standalone camera. So I purchased this one because I already bought a Go3 and didn't want to have to buy a whole new setup because I've only had this camera for a year, and I do love the Go3. This is my regular Go3. I do love this camera, but when this 3S came out, you know, the idea of recording in 4K was just so good. And when they, you know, said you could buy it separately, that's when I decided that I wanted to do that. And if any case, I can just use two cameras because I also purchased the quick reader along with it. So we're gonna do a quick unboxing of the stuff I got. So this is the 3S. I got the 128 gigabyte one because I do record long periods of footage, doing hikes and traveling and stuff like that. So said, you're not going to see like a huge difference here in the 3S. You've probably watched tons of videos on it as it is, but it is basically just a little bit bigger than the regular 3. Camera lens is just a little bit different, and battery life's a little bit shorter, but that's because of the 4K recording. You'll see all the features and benefits and all that stuff through other videos, but the fact that they made the Go3s action pod thing compatible with this, so this goes right in here, really was awesome on their part, because like I said, I did not want to buy a whole new camera for $500 or whatever it goes for, whereas I could just buy this piece because this is the only piece I really need. You know, I don't use this pod all too much. I have an Ace Pro, which is my action camera, so this is more for just lightweight traveling, doing travel videos, and just having this on the pendant. So that's the Go3s. Pretty excited to get this all set up, and then what I decided to do, because I already had the Go3 and I don't want to sell the Go3, you can't really sell it by itself. I mean, you can, but it's not really my intention, because when my wife and I travel, figured now, since they came out with this guy, and this guy actually can be used to charge one, what I can do is I can use this to charge one and then use the action pod to charge the other, and therefore, like, I can have one around my neck and my wife can have the Go3 around hers, or have different points of view, because now I can use this to charge this guy. So I can have this sitting in here in my camera bag just waiting if I'm not using it, and then let's say this one dies, because you know it's only 30 some minutes I think, I can just pop this onto this charger while it charges, and then take this one out and just continue recording just in 2.7K. So the fact that they made it to where this can go in the pod, and they came out with this reader, made this kind of setup possible. I could almost sell this actually if I wanted to with this, and somebody could essentially use this with this setup and not even need the pod, but I plan on keeping it because I can use this one for a kind of like creative action shots, and if it gets scuffed up and stuff, it's not going to really matter. So cool thing about this, so it can charge the Go3 and Go3s, and then you can use it to transfer files. There's an SD card slot right there, and you can put the SD card in there and hook the camera up to it, and it'll automatically just wirelessly copy things over. Or you know, you can hook it up to plug it into this, and then plug it directly into your camera, plug it directly into your phone. It has both the iPhone and Android set up, the USB-C and this one, but I don't know, anything newer doesn't come with this one anymore. So I got this because this makes it to where I can use both at the same time, which is pretty awesome. And then I did also get the updated hat clip one, because it has a magnet on the back now, which you can put it on your pendant and then tilt it to get a different angle, like maybe how it's sitting on your shirt or whatever, it's kind of sitting weird. You can tilt it to make those adjustments, which I thought was pretty cool. Plus, if my wife wants to use this one, then I have 2 hat clips now, so that way we can both use a hat clip or however at the same time. So that's the 3 accessories I got. I do want to get the new pendant too. I guess it's got a little bit stronger magnet on it. I'm not 100% sure about that, but not too worried about that. Like I said, just a quick video on the go3s unboxing and just a couple things about it. If you don't have a Go and you travel, I suggest getting the go3s because it does make a great travel camera. If you're like going up trails or you're walking through a city or whatever and you just want to slap a camera on, record kind of a point of view and not have to worry about it, this is amazing. I went to Jamaica a few months ago and we did the Dunn's River Fall hike, and they recommended not to take any phones or big cameras or anything because you're pretty much rock climbing up through the falls. And you know, I was able to slap this guy on the pendant and it stayed on the whole time. I had no problems with it. It's waterproof, so you know, if it came undone from the magnet, I have the little safety thing for it too, for strenuous things. So for hiking and things like that, this is actually really convenient because it's not heavy, it's small, it doesn't take a lot. You know, you don't have to haul a bunch of stuff around. So anyways, there we go. So go3s, you're probably wondering why my go3 was in white but my go3s was in black. That's because when I got my go3, it was on launch and they didn't have a black version. So I got this one in black so that I could tell the difference, because I have another one of these Punisher things I'm gonna put on this guy, because like that. So anyways, thanks for watching and see you later.